Hi, it's Lori. You get to watch me again. Yay. I did something today. Well, yeah, I did go to the dentist today and got some rest. That was the weirdest thing. It's what the weirdest thing was that all the shit that's happened to me in the last week was less pain was more painful than going to the dentist. I'm going again next week. I enjoyed it so much. Yeah. I got half my mouth, some of the problems up here finished. And so next week they're going to do the stuff on this side. And then in January, I'm going to go get the bottom done. Because he told me you have to numb like the whole jaw when you do the bottom because of the nerves and such. So I have one on each side that has to get fixed. And one is getting very close to the nerve. And I don't want to get a root canal. So I'm going to go in January. And they're going to do that. And then we should be finished unless, I get a wild hair and something breaks. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pay for insurance next year too, just to get that bottom stuff done. And it's like, I think it's like $30 a month or something. It's not too bad. I use the GEHA, the GEHA. So if anybody's interested, that's what I've been using. And it's at I didn't even have to pay anything. Yeah. She said, you're you're using the high one, which covers a lot. So we're not even going to charge you anything till we find out how much you owe. I'm like, well, thank you very much. I'm going shopping. And I did, but I didn't buy a whole lot. I did go to grocery store. And the grocery store is expensive if you don't have coupons and you don't have digital coupons and you don't have sales. And Walmart doesn't always have sales. The food's kind of cheap, but you don't feel like you're saving nothing because it doesn't count down the deal. But gas was very cheap, $2.55 a gallon at Costco, which is only it was $1.79 when I got here. So it's only 80 cents more than it was 6 years ago. It's come down that much. That's great. I'm so excited. $40 filled up the tank. It's been a long time since that happened. So why am I here? Well, shoot, look, I got a little friend. What I decided to do is I'm going to take some stuff to work. I'm going to take some goodies. And I said, well, I'll put them in something. So I bought this bucket. And I thought, oh, this is cute. I'll put them in this bucket. I don't know where the hell did I buy this. I don't even remember. But I'll put it in the bucket and I'll get candy canes. So I got a bunch of candy canes and everything. But look at how I'm like, I don't know. I would have to build it up, put something in the bottom, and then put some candy in it. Well, I went to Walmart. I got the bucket at Walmart. Okay, and then I got the candy canes. I got about 6 times 12, 72, maybe 8 boxes of candy canes. So I got about 80, 90 candy canes, each one different flavors. Got a little tinsel for decoration. And so then I went to Costco, got gas. I did other stuff today, but I got gas. I did this to get some stuff to take to work because I already had bought some stuff, some Little Debbie's at the grocery stores that are individually wrapped, so I can take those and put those out for the carriers. And so I thought, well, I'll do this too because candy, chocolate, anything is good to snack on during the day. Okay. So I ended up going to Hobby Lobby because I had all that money because they didn't charge me at the dentist. Yarn was not even 30% off. Nothing in clearance except all the Christmas stuff was 50% off. So I found everything I got was Christmas stuff. I decided to use this box. I found this instead. This was half price. It ended up being $10. So I'm going to use this instead. And I found a creepy elf that I'm going to put on it. And it's going to be looking at people that come to take something. Yeah. He's got a weird nose. Look at that big nose. Almost like a Pinocchio nose. Yeah, I've got a creepy elf. And this is going to be my table cover. It's North Pole Mail Service special delivery for so-and-so, naughty or nice. And that's going to be my table cover over the edge. And I'm going to put this on top of it. So then what I'm going to do is okay, it'll work eventually. I'll have it. So he sits up if I'm not moving it. So I did get the tinsel. So I'm going to put some tinsel maybe in it, around it. And decorate with that. And I've got my candy canes. So I'm going to hang my candy canes on the edge of this box. And this is perfect. They're just the perfect size. I might hang, and not one of them broke either, but you know, the night's still young. I'm gonna just hang them all around the edges. Got all kinds of different ones. Got jelly bellies, got wintergreen, got cherry. Oh, I did have one broken. That one's mine now. Got chocolate and mint Hershey's. There's some specialty ones. The ones at Walmart were like $2.49. The Brock's were $1.49. So I got two of those, and then the rest of them were kind of specialty. I picked up. Is that another broken one? Oh, it is. I get another one. Okay. And so I put that together, and there's some other stuff in here. I'm not even sure what all of them. I don't remember what all of them were. There were some different flavors. Could have been Jolly Ranchers. They had all kinds of them. I didn't get all of them. They have Warheads, really sour ones, and so I picked up some bananas and picked up a couple more pairs of pants that I can wear instead of my jeans. I wear the leggings and then I switch to the jeans when it starts getting I run out of clothes. I switch to the jeans because they're not as comfortable, and I have to wear my belt to hold them up, and so and it gets hot. I get hot when I wear my jeans. So I've got that, and then what I got to put in the middle, I did buy chocolate, but I decided to keep it myself and eat it. I got the wintergreen peppermints, and I'm gonna put those in the middle. So let me see here. Let me open it. Ooh, they smell good. Somebody at work brought the other ones, the red and white ones, but I'm partial to the wintergreen. So these are gonna go in the middle. The ones I like, the Starlit mints, are the chocolate and mint. Oh, they're really good. Kind of like eating Andy's mint. So this is kind of my idea. It's going to be sitting there, and everybody can come and take something if they want, whatever. And then if somebody wants to join in, they can just come and refill it if they want. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! So yeah, that was my idea for what I was going to do, and it's going to have a creepy elf on it, looking at you. And I didn't want confetti or anything because it gets really messy. And I didn't want to make a mess. The custodian gets his panties in a wad if he has extra work to do. Yeah, he's kind of young. He doesn't understand. So that is my. Oh, yeah, I did have a pick. I bought a pick. I wasn't sure if it was going to stay in here, but I guess it will if all the candy's in here. I got a little snowman. I'm going to stick in there with the stuff. It should stay in there with the other stuff. And that's it. I'm going to put that out. And the bucket, I'm not sure. I might take that, and if somebody else brings candy, we can put it in the bucket. So that's not the only thing. That's my craft for the day. That's my craft I share with you. Now, I remember I told you I made those two hats, and they were at work. They're not. I brought them home. They were in the car. So I'm going to show you my FOs that I made for kind of for my November challenge, because this is the one that I got the yarn. I got gray yarn, red yarn, and teal yarn. Well, I ended up not using the teal yarn, but I did use the, whoops, did I break another one? I get another one? No, darn. I did use this gray yarn, and I made the cowl because I was getting a little tired of doing it. So I did do this cowl that could actually, cover up your neck. And I did that flower, and I put the flower on the hat. So it gives it a nice little pop of color, and that's it. It has all those different stitches and the texture, and then the bright red flower. I think that's cool. And then what you can do is you could take another pin, one of those like those a brooch, put it on here and hold this to hold this together or something, because I have seen poinsettia brooches, and that would look kind of cool down here, kind of match that. So this is kind of cute. So I've got this set, which was the yarn I got from my mystery yarn challenge. And then the other one I was making, I made this hat. And when I found out my friend was leaving, she's moving, she transferred to a job back in Oklahoma or someplace, Ohio, something with an O. There's only two, right? Ohio and Oklahoma. Maybe, I don't remember. Iowa? No. So I started making the divine hat, because divine hats are just gorgeous. It does not matter. And they're also reversible. You can wear it the other way and you have kind of a little bumpy hat. So it's kind of having two hats in one. But no matter what yarn you use, they're beautiful. They really are, because of the texture. And it's not that hard. It doesn't take that long. You just have to watch your hook size and your yarn size to make sure it doesn't get huge like some of the stuff that I was making. So this one, I stopped before it got too long because I was running out of the purple. And then I decided to put a row on the bottom, but I did a row of those balls that you use double crochet, slip stitch, double crochet, slip stitch. So it makes it a little ball. So it gave it a little border. So that, yeah, so it's not real long. It's maybe for a little bit, even a smaller head. So, but I made a cowl to match it. And what I decided on was I made a Mobius cowl. So I started with the gold yarn that I had the most of until I started running out of it. When I started running out of it, I switched to the purple. And so the center is the gold. Then I did 1, 2, 3 of the purple, and then I did a single crochet around in the gold again to finish off. So it sort of matches the hat, where it's gold, purple, gold, gold, purple, gold. And I'm getting much better, if I do say so myself, because stuff's starting to turn out nicer, and not so ugly, because I think I'm figuring out more on what to do and what not to do and different things. I do frog once in a while now. This was that double crochet thing that I was working on. I decided to do that. This is actually it's like a granny stitch, but you put your granny in the center double crochet of the other granny on top of each other. So that's how it is. And there's no spaces, there's no chains or anything. So it's, if you look at it close, that hole is just going from one stitch to the next. There's no chain in there. But it's not too thick, it's not too heavy, not too stiff. And yep, it's a Mobius. And you know what? When you're trying to make a circle and you accidentally make a Mobius, it's just as hard to make a Mobius intentionally as making a circle without a twist. It's still the same. It's still difficult. So these are the two that I have that I made for basically my November. And I was going through looking at October. So I don't have a lot of stuff on my list because I must have had people do videos and I probably have to go through my email. I don't have a lot. I just started doing it to see what I have in my file. And there wasn't. So I got to move this because the dog's freaking out. I'll set this up when I get to work. And I have one more thing. I got a taste test. I'm going to give you a triple header tonight. I found some stuff at the store I've not eaten before. And I'm going to go do a taste test. I'm going to put this in here and take that to work. And like that. So, got hair in my mouth. So, while I was at Walmart, I found these. They're Snickers that are healthy for you. Yeah. Imagine that. It has 20 grams of protein in this peanut butter one. Now, they had another one that was original that was bigger, but also cost more. This was under $2, so I decided to get this one. It only has 4 grams of total sugar. So I'm not sure if this is 1 serving or 3 servings or 4 servings, because sometimes that's what the kicker is. This is kind of small. I can't really see it. But I'm going to try it. This is peanut butter. And the other one is the original one. So it has 20 grams of protein. I didn't want to get a whole bunch of them because I really shouldn't be eating them. I did buy that other bag of candy that I'm not going to share. But yeah, let's see what this looks like. It looks like it's kind of bendy. Oh, look at that. Lots of peanut butter. Smells like peanut butter. I wonder if it tastes like a protein bar. You know how protein bars are really dense and chewy and you got to eat little bites and chew it up really good. I wonder if it's like that or a candy bar. Serving size 1 bar, 250 calories, 12 grams of fat, 3 grams of fiber, total sugars, 4 grams, including 3 grams of added, 9 grams of sugar alcohol, protein 20 grams, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium. I don't feel so bad. It's not as sweet as a candy bar. And if this is something you kind of nibbled on over a period of time, it's almost like a protein bar. It's got a good peanut butter taste because it's not too sweet. This is something, yeah, you could eat this. But when I decide to have a protein bar, I just take little bites and chew on it for a while so it dissolves and, will get into my system the way it's supposed to. So, but yeah, that kind of would be what this is. I guess it's just made by the Snicker family. So this is not bad. I mean, I would feel better about choosing this over a candy bar. Now that I know it doesn't taste too bad, you could too. Only 4 grams of sugar. I can eat that. I'm supposed to have less than 8 per serving. Okay. I had 2 other things I found that I've never had that I wanted to try. So these are new. It is Chex Mix Remix Zesty Taco. And this has taco seasoning Chex, corn shell chips, cheese puffs, and salsa Chex. So let's take a look. Taco. I got these because I'll snack on these. I like to eat something salty kind of at night, which is I really shouldn't, but you know, sometimes you just have a salty craving. Smells like a taco. It smells like it doesn't smell like Doritos, it smells like chili cheese corn chips. So let's try a corn chip. The seasoning is really good. I already have ideas what to do with this. Try corn puff. Very puffy, not chewy at all. I do like my corn chips, my corn puffs chewy. Okay, let's try the Chex with the taco seasoning. Now there's some that are darker red. I'm guessing I've been bitten by this before, you know, Takis from hell. This is the salsa Chex. Let's try that. Oh, it's sort of filled and not coated. It's like it's filled with something. This makes it hot. Yeah. So if you take a handful, the whole thing, you're just going to taste like a taco with salsa. I'm not going to have another one of them by itself. But this is nice. I have to sit and eat on these. Last thing I bought to snack on was bacon flavored Cheez-Its or yeah, Cheez-Its. They were pretty good. Sometimes at night I just want a little something salty. So that. And they had another one. It's cheese pizza. So let's see what they have in this one. Garlic and herb Chex. Pizza crust bagel chips. I love the bagel chips. Cheese puff and pizza sauce Chex. My guess is the pizza sauce. One of these is going to be filled. So let's see which one it is. If it's pizza sauce or garlic and herb. Oh my goodness. I'm smelling Italian, but it's kind of hard after all that. Okay, everything in here is kind of orange. So let's start with the bagel chip. What's that taste like? Not too thick. Tastes like crust. That's the pizza crust. Okay. Let's try the Cheeto. That's supposed to be cheese. I mean the cheese puff. Do any of you remember way back in the 70s when they sold trays of little tiny frozen pizzas this big? That's what that tastes like. They don't sell them anymore. They're sort of like a bagel bite, but they were a little on a tray, a aluminum tray, because you had to put it in the oven. I would cook those and eat one whole tray after school before I got fat. So by the time I graduated junior high, I was wearing a size 15 because of my after school snacking. Yeah, I was unsupervised. So, yeah, that's what those taste like. And let's see what else. We have two different checks. This is the garlic and herb. This looks like the one that's filled. Uh-huh. No, that's the garlic and herb. Oh my gosh. I like this better. Let's see, where's the other one? This one is pizza sauce. Nothing in here is hot. I like this one. Let me try one of each and see how this goes. Okay, got a bagel chip, got a Cheeto, got a pizza sauce, and a garlic and herb. Let's try that. Let's see how that works. This is good. Nothing's hot and spicy. If you imagine it, it tastes like a cheese pizza. It's got all the elements, the crust, the cheese, the garlic, the Italian seasoning. This is good. Probably way salty. This would be something you could stick in a bowl at a party. It's totally different. Nobody's probably had this before. Instead of making a Chex Mix, this would be interesting. You know, like the dirty trick people play when they do a bowl of M&Ms and throw some Reese's Pieces in there, and you don't know which ones they are. You're expecting an M&M and you get a peanut butter or stuff that looks like it. Sometimes other little round things look like each other, and you just mix them all up, and people don't know what they're going to get. Yeah, it's kind of a dirty trick. Do that sometime. It's fun. Where people don't mind putting their hands and stuff, you know, and sharing with each other like a family maybe. Can't do that at work. I have to get stuff that's wrapped. I prefer to get stuff that's wrapped. So yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, that is my triple header. My yarn, my crafting, my shopping, my eating. That's a quad. That's a home run. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do more. I think so because Friday I'm not working. And I just bought two pairs of leggings, so I don't have to do laundry till Friday. Uh-huh. Was that smart or what? And I don't know yet if I have Sunday off or if I'm going to be doing the Amazon on Sunday because the schedule went up today and I don't know what the schedule says till tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for participating. I did put a question up on my community page about if you know of any crochet alongs that you would like to share with the rest of us who haven't been out looking at all the channels, because there could be something out there we'd like to do that might not take up too much time, or we have yarn that we can use for it already that might be fun. So go ahead and put it there, a link to it if you know, if you have one, because somebody mentioned it in one of my comments and I started thinking, well, shoot, yeah, I'd like to know what it is. Maybe I'd like to play. So go ahead and put them up there. I don't mind if you put up the links to the other channels that have the crochet alongs because all of us might be interested. Okay. All right, guys. Bye. Thank you.